This is my cryo model. This is my membership to upsell business model that I employed at Glossy Mountain View. I didn't employ this at Glossy Carmel. And I know there's a lot of different ways to structure a cryo business model, but I do think this is the easiest way to achieve profitability in our industry. So I want to talk how this works and why it works. So we have our membership, and I used to be very, one membership pricing option only. I've actually changed my mind. Even though it worked really well for me, I think having tiers 2, 3 can be very effective as long as the focus is membership, which it is. And I've seen a lot of companies and a lot of companies out there employing a tier system in a way that I like, that I think could be really successful for multiple businesses. Basically, on the membership, we have a highlight service. Highlight service is what gets people's attention. Now, I'm talking to you as a cryo company. It's probably going to be whole body cryotherapy. It better be whole body cryotherapy. So that's our highlight service. That's the main attraction. And even though people may be nervous or scared or hesitant, that's really what brings a lot of people in. And I think is, it's in our name, right? For most of us, it's the core of our business. Now, good membership offerings are items that are a little bit too expensive for most clients to purchase for home use, but at the same time are perfect for us to add on to our membership. Now, once again, I do not like memberships that are just one item. I really prefer things that give you multiple items, multiple services to use. So you can see in here, I've listed a few. There's an endless amount. There's always new services coming out into our industry that you can choose from. Some of my favorite would be compression, infrared sauna, electric stimulation, dry float, massage gun, things like that. Now, membership basically is that safety net, it's that recurring revenue, so you can trust on every single month. You have people on auto renew. You might have slow months, it might be wintertime, less new people are coming in, but you know that you have this safety net of recurring revenue. So important for our business. You want them in our ecosystem. Get them into our ecosystem. Lifetime value. Lifetime value is so important for the clients that we get, knowing that the longer they're with us, probably the more money they're going to spend with us. So that's what gets us to the upsell. Upsell services are the more expensive items. You don't want this to be included in this membership. You want them to upsell to this, buy a 5-pack and make a lot of money in a one-time sell. Now, having said that, I had a lot of clients that purchase multiple upsell packages, not just one. So no, of course, we want them to purchase more than one, be happy with it. But for all intents and purposes, let's just assume they do a one-time upsell. Well, if you have a large amount of members and you have the right upsell services, that's a great business model right there. Now, of course, somebody walks into your business, they don't care about whole body cryotherapy or any of the membership offerings, and they just want an upsell. Great, done, great. But the core business model here is trying to get as many members as possible, knowing that a large amount of them are going to eventually go over there and purchase an upsell. It's just a really nice model. I did $1 million in 3 years of this model in Glossy Mountain View. I signed up tons and tons of members. I didn't have to spend too much marketing or really worry about where am I going to find people to purchase my upsell services. I already had them. So once again, you always want to find new clients for membership, new clients for your upsells. But when you have a lot of members, I can guarantee you that a good percentage every month will end up getting upsell services. Now, on this model, Cason's my favorite upsell. I think it's the perfect offering. I love the price point that you can offer these packages at. CryoSkin, Cryo T-Shock, these are popular ones. Balancer Pro is probably one of my new favorite ones. I love Balancer Pro, not only because it feels incredible, but a lot of people are already familiar with compression. Most models out there have some form of compression on their membership or in their business. And I know clients love it. So they've already kind of tried it. They're kind of understanding of compression already. Now you have an FDA approved, more expensive package. They're going to be a lot more willing to purchase that expensive package of compression, knowing how great the results have been with the basic version. So it's a really good upsell that most owners don't have at this point. Now, Zero Body, tried it a couple weeks ago, was amazing. I've always been really interested in it. I'm completely sold now. Here's the interesting thing. It's really up to you. It could be a part of the membership model, or it could be an upsell. And that's something that you really need to pay attention to. You don't need to put everything on the membership. You need to have a fine balance of upsell membership. Certain things like, electric stimulation Mark Pro, yeah, that's not an upsell. That should always be on the membership. The basic compression, same thing. I think you're wasting your time trying to sell it for a crazy amount. That's what Balancer Pro is good for. It's a more high-end, FDA approved, perfect. But your basic compression, perfect thing to throw in the membership. So you do have things, like I said, infrared sauna. Clients ask me this all the time. Should it be part of my upsell, part of my membership? Really, you need to decide, pretend you're a consumer. Is there enough value on your membership or your membership tiers to get them to convert over? That's why analytics and data is critical. Do you have a high conversion rate? If you don't, maybe you need to work on your sales ability, or maybe you don't have enough value on your membership. If you have a good conversion rate, you probably don't need to add anything else onto your membership. I can tell you that when we first started in Glossier Mountain View, we only had whole body cryotherapy and compression on our membership. And every time we added a service, we added Saluma, added Mark Pro, every time our conversion rate went up because we started to have more value. It was a perfect offering. So that's the way you need to look at it. But when you have a safety net, even if, people ask me, what do I price it at? You need to be realistic about where you are, where you're located, and say, can I get 100 members at this price point? Can I get 150 members at this price point? Maybe I'm going to charge a little higher, let's say, $299 or $249. Okay, but can you get 50? Can you get, 40 members every month at that price point, knowing that people are going to drop off? Can you bring new people on? Now, if you want to go for a lower price point like 99, we better make sure you can do 200 to 250 to 300 members at that price point. So that's what goes through my head when I'm trying to help clients figure out what to price it at. So you have your safety net, you have recurring revenue, and then you have the upsell. If you're a decent salesperson, you've been practicing, your employees have decent training, minimum they should be doing at least 5,000 in upsells per month. Hopefully they eventually get to 10, maybe even 20. So you combine that, the upsell revenue, with the reoccurring monthly membership revenue, and now you're hitting 15, 30, 50,000 per month in revenue. That should be profitability for your crowd business at that point. So really want everyone to kind of think about this model, see what they're doing. Maybe you're already doing it. Maybe you just need to restructure some stuff a little bit, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, simple model. Membership upsell into your cryo ecosystem when they're a member, lifetime value becomes very, very high. Hope this helped. Any questions, reach out to me.